Blazers would like to see.
Week's NFL action on NFL Replay.
Flags were flying in Denver on Sunday as the Broncos look to move one step closer to repeating as Super Bowl champions. The man doing most of the stepping was newly crowned league MVP Terrell Davis, who rushed for 199 yards.
Here comes Davis, gets a good block from Chamberlain. TD cuts back again, 10, 5. He will walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver.
The points piled up quicker than you can say one-sided, and fans of all breeds looked on with delight. The Broncos dominated the Dolphins and handed them their worst playoff loss in Miami team history. With the 38-3 final, Denver continues on to the AFC Championship game.
Man, that was a great team effort. We talk about a 3-round fight. That's round 1. That's a great start.
This is the place to be today. The place. How's it going?
British soccer star Paul Merson flew to New York on the Concorde to see his first NFL game.
That's big.
And the Jaguars and Jets matched Merson's enthusiasm.
It's do or die. You win, you keep going. You lose, you die.
Strong side to the right, now fires in motion to the left. Play action, Testaverde has time. Into the end zone, touchdown.
Yes. No!
The Jets took an early lead, aided by plays like this, where Jaguars safety Chris Hudson got greedy and tried to lateral the ball to a teammate. With the help of stars like number 19, Keyshawn Johnson, the Jets soared to a 17-0 lead.
End around and Keyshawn to the 5, to the corner, touchdown!
Stay after him now. Stay after him. Don't let him get away from him.
But Jacksonville was fighting for their playoff lives, and they rallied to make the game a nail-biter.
Steps up, airs it out, deep down the middle of the ball, parked down the sidelines, got a man, and it is caught! It is caught for a touchdown!
Stay tuned, folks. We'll see how this ride continues.
The pitch to Martin running right, trying to get to the right corner, cuts inside, touchdown!
The Jaguars' hopes finally fell on a desperate pass in the game's final minutes. The pass was intercepted by the Jets, which sealed their biggest win since Super Bowl III. They'll meet Denver this week for the right to go back to the big game.
No, it was a great game. It was like, couldn't have wished for a better game.
Now, Blast brings you the game plan.
Welcome to the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome in Minneapolis, Minnesota.
The Vikings, it's clear, are expected to win this ball game, and Arizona is expected to be the loser.
In Minnesota, the Arizona Cardinals look to continue their postseason journey against heavily favored Minnesota. But the Vikings' double threat of Chris Carter and Randy Moss, coupled with creative play calling, put the game away early. On this play, the quarterback hands the ball off to the running back, who then flips the ball back to the quarterback. Randall Cunningham then throws to the deep receiver, Carter, for a big gain. It was plays like this that gave Minnesota a 24-7 halftime lead. Cunningham connected with 3 different receivers for touchdowns as the Vikings powered their way into the NFC Championship game. After defeating NFC's champion Dallas last week, the Cardinals finally met their match in Minneapolis. The Vikings will meet another bird on Sunday as they try to win their first NFC championship since 1976.
But right now, man, what we want is ahead of us. Even today is behind us. Right. Great job.
In Atlanta last Sunday, 2 NFC West rivals clashed once again.
A whole lot of A whole lot of heart and a whole lot of energy.
Guys, let's go for 60 minutes. Win this thing on 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Falcons took an early 14-0 lead behind running back Jamal Anderson's 2 touchdowns. Anderson scored a touchdown by reaching the ball over the goal line inside the orange pylon before being pushed out of bounds. But the 49ers wouldn't quit as quarterback Steve Young took his team downfield for a touchdown. After a 2-point conversion, San Francisco was down 20-18 with less than 3 minutes left in the game.
We gotta want it more than they want, dog. That's all it comes down to. Steve Young is sitting and throwing that ball right now. A lot of timing. I'm telling you, we can get a pick off that, Joe. We can get a pick off that.
Steve Young did set up with a lot of time, and safety Eugene Robinson took advantage by grabbing an interception. And teammate William White's last-second interception of a desperate Steve Young pass propelled Atlanta into this week's NFC Championship game.
Guys, great job. I mean, what can you say? Everybody in here, you know, contributed to the win. Took everybody to get the job done.
I'm going to get me a Super Bowl ring. We keep on balling like this, yeah? I'm going to get me a ring.
Now, more game plans. A quarterback may change the strategy at the line of scrimmage with an audible. He will point or yell to his teammates, tell